Well, welcome back. So today we're going to be going over the Wulf Pack, the three hosts of Wulf Industries, the YouTube channel, which includes myself, Salem Spell, and Moonspell. It's basically me and two of the voices in my head. So, I've been doing drag for almost 8 years now, and when I first started doing it, I was really obsessed, still am, with RuPaul's Drag Race, and had slowly just getting into Dragula. But I was really set on competing and winning Drag Race before I was even I was in high school when I started on October 31st, 2017. No, 2018. Yeah, 2018. And honestly, I was a little delusional, still am, but not as delusional as before. And once I started doing more drag and seeing how complex it was, and kind of gaining more knowledge and experience, I was able to see that there's more to it than just drag race. There's a lifestyle, there's a art form that you can pretty much do whatever you want with. And it's definitely taken a lot to get here. I've done a lot of this on my own. A lot. But I've had help from family and friends. I have a drag mom now, so obviously that's going to help. But I've always wanted to do both sides of the coin. Well, of the terms drag queen and king. I've always wanted to do both because I wanted to push myself and go past the boundaries I'm keeping myself in. And doing drag has opened my eyes to that. I can be more confident and be able to express myself in ways that I haven't been able to before. And I've taken the two personas that are joining me as hosts I've taken them in different directions. Let's just say that. I use Salem Spell to increase my confidence and also get to explore my feminine side versus always just being me. I like to explore this glamorous witch that loves to be spooky and gorgeous and just everything divine. Kind of like Elvira, Morticia Adams. God, who else? Yeah, definitely Morticia Adams vibes. That's what I always thought of Salem. But Salem's gone through so many different name changes over the years. Okay. Originally, it was Darling Margaret. Then it went to Harlem, Salem Dawn, Vivian Trevelyan. Rowena Black, who I started gaining traction under. And then it went to Salem Trevelyan. And now it's Salem Spell, because, well, I have a drag mom and her last name is Spell. So, it's definitely taken a couple years to finally piece things together and figure out who I want to be as Salem. Am I the greatest actor? No. I've done 2 plays in my lifetime, and I want to explore that and do more theater stuff, but that requires time and money and a car. Well, I have a car, but no license. So, but I want to take her and go far with her and kind of see where I can go with everything. Yeah. I think she takes the longest to get ready out of the 3 of us. Let's just be honest. The outfits, the makeup, the wigs, the shoes, the body, all that. It takes the longest out of everyone. Which leads me into Moon. He is the second hardest to do because I'm still kind of developing him. Kind of learning my groove as a drag king and using him to express my masculinity and my sexiness. Because I always pictured Moon as someone who's unapologetically himself and someone who loves his body and loves to be this sexy daddy type, I guess. I don't know. He's also where my love of werewolves and mythical creatures comes in, and I can definitely take him far under this werewolf man who is just this sex beast, right? And then you got me. I'm the easiest to get ready because, well, I don't do much makeup just by myself, or I don't wear complex outfits. Literally, I got ready in like 5 seconds with this outfit, which isn't even the promo outfit, because this whole episode is dedicated to behind the scenes of the promo shoot. But this is sort of my way of kind of just sitting down and discussing my love of drag and how I got here and ways I can showcase who I am through these 2 personas plus myself. And yeah, 8 years. I know there's drag queens who have done way more than I have, but I remember being a young gay kid and thinking makeup was gross on guys and being, I think it was the internalized homophobia inside me that was like, I would never date another person that does makeup, which is kind of true now, I guess. I don't really care for more feminine guys, which is nothing wrong with them, it's just my personal preference. But yeah, I hated guys with makeup. I hated anything that happened to do with makeup, painting my nails and all that. But look at me now. God, I was in middle school when all this. The first time I did anything relation to drag was for the Gay Straight Alliance, like end of the school year club meet where we got to perform songs, and I did Legs by that was for Naomi Smalls' finale performance in season 8 of Drag Race. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the one day. And it's not the best. My friends put makeup on me, but it was interesting. Because then the following year after that, I did my first time in drag on Halloween, and thanks to Shelly, who you've seen on the channel before, who helped me get the garments and shoes and did my makeup again. And then I went trick-or-treating with family. Yeah, it was very interesting. Going from that in such a short time to this now, almost 23. And it's wild. It definitely teaches you some things. Like, it teaches you more respect for women, honestly, because of everything they put themselves through just to look good and feel good, especially when it comes to like dating and stuff. I don't know how people do it daily, where they get up and do makeup constantly and wear it to work and just is in it for a whole day. Because I've done drag at work before, but it doesn't last the whole day because, well, eventually my face is like breaking out and getting itchy and just, excuse me, and it's just not comfortable. But that's one of the things, is beauty is pain. But yeah, it's definitely a journey, and it's something I'm happy to have embarked on, and something I wish to continue to grow and kind of use my platforms to inspire people to take those steps to be creative and all that. Because everybody has a platform. It just depends on how you use it and how you want it to be seen. I like to showcase all parts of me, even when I shouldn't. So that way people can be like, oh, I'm like them, so I can do it too. Because that's what I wish I had as a kid. Is being able to see someone like me on TV, on YouTube, and all that, that just did what they wanted and didn't look back. I mean, I look back every once in a while and be like, are you sure you should have done that? And a lot of the times I'm like, yeah. But it is. Life is weird. Life is crazy. Honestly. Yeah. With Moon and Salem, they're going to be taking different directions. Like, they're probably going to be mainly showing up in Logan's Boudoirs and then on the drag reviews, where Drag Race is reviewed by Salem. Rowena, the original name Rowena, she was a part of for since the beginning. First episode, we reviewed Dragula Season 4, and it was Rowena. Hi everybody, my name is Rowena Black. I am today's hostess of The Wolf Den, a show in this awesome, bloody, gory look that I cannot recreate anymore, which sucks. Really wish I could. Because that was like the most beautiful I ever felt. Moon has gone through multiple designs and all that. It's a little easier when you can use your natural features, kind of. And also like your beard and all that. So he's not as long and doesn't really require to shave. But, yeah. Season 3 is supposed to come back soon. I thought I'd just post this and it's kind of my version of the prelude for season... Excuse me? Jesus. Messy, messy bitch. But it's season 3's prelude before the second act of Season 3. Because I'm going to divide it up into, well, acts. You think this would be the first act, but since I took a huge hiatus, I'm just going to call it Act 2. And I'm going to post a bunch of videos and then take a small break so I don't burn out too quickly. And then come back, film, post again until the season finale. And then go from there, and we'll see if there's a season 4, season 5, season 6, you know, all that. Really depends on the state of the world. Yeah. But, yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed everything. And to those who are new, expect more to come. And expect more fun and all that. Plus also extra series that don't involve Wulf Industries, like Logan Games, or do more Let's Plays and stuff like that, and all that. So, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in Act 2 of Season 3.